So Big T gets exposed for having run some kind of erotic services ring on Craigslist back in 2007. Let's talk about it.
Battle Booth is hot for gang on the low. He hot for gang on the low. I'm Battle Booth gang, so y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is.
The Battle Booth. If you look him up, y'all go subscribe to his channel.
This is interesting. This is an interesting situation. Very, very interesting situation we have here. Involving Big T, Big Tuna, Big Terrence. Apparently, news have surfaced regarding Terrence Big T Greenlee Jr., as stated here in an article that was posted on DNA Tooth Exclusives by DNA Tooth. He told us he was working night and day to find out who this person was that was being accused of one of the craziest things in battle rap or in general. I don't know if y'all remember, but Jag, I think I remember Jag being one of the first people to come out stating that he has some crazy news about somebody in the battle rap culture that is for sure to get him up out of here. Jag came out and let us know that it was regarding a Midwest legend. These news had to do with a Midwest legend. Shortly after that, Averb hopped on the wagon and made, I believe, a comment or so regarding the situation, saying something like, oh, do we know the same thing? Or wondering if Averb and Jag knew the same information. At this point in time, while those posts are circulating on social media, right, there's a lot of speculation being made by people, because you can't just put that type of news and or information out into the universe, right, and expect for people not to try and figure out or even question what's going on, what this news has to do with. Does it involve minors? Who does it have to do with? You know what I'm saying? That's the type of questions that people are asking now, because it's like, bro, if we have some kind of predator or some kind of creep circulating, roaming around in battle rap, that's not cool. That's not cool. The way people are built inside of this culture is that's not going to be accepted. And if it's some crazy stuff, some crazy stuff, you know what I'm saying? Some super crazy stuff to the point where, for example, you putting your hands on minors currently, you know what I'm saying? Like currently, let's say in 2022, that we get them up out of here, bro. Like you get them up out of here, whether it be physically, whether it be like you just can't even battle rap no more, whatever the case is. So very, very sensitive topic coming up, bro, and being put out there like this crazy energy being put out there now by Jag, you know what I'm saying, being reinforced now by Averb, who's telling us that do they know the same information and blah, blah, blah. And again, people were trying to figure out who was involved and what was going on and blah, blah, blah. But it seems as if though people have actually found the article or proof as to what's actually going on and who the situation is involving, bruh. Like there was actually information found and uploaded multiple places, but this is, you know what I'm saying, DNA Tooth's, this is DNA Tooth's video. And it's an article explaining exactly what the situation is that Jag and Averb and them was talking about. It's explaining the situation. And in the article was being explained is that Terrence, hold on, where's my remote? Where's my remote? Where's my remote? Big Terrence! Hold on, man, because we're going to go through this real quick. Because this is interesting. I have a couple of opinions on this. I do. I have a couple of opinions on this. For one, right, my first opinion, right, and the way that I feel about this immediately is, bruh, just the fact, right, that Big T's name is involved in this, period, is not a good thing. The fact that Big T's name is involved in this, period, and wasn't known by a lot of people or the majority of people is not a good thing. Even if, because again, we're about to look at some timestamps, right? And notice that the article was dated back to 2007. Even if Big T wasn't found guilty and or convicted, having your name mixed up in this type of situation to where there was a supposed almost like prostitution ring being run in the erotic services section on Craigslist, having to do with minors, girls about 15 years old. 2007 would have been about 15 years ago. So subtract 15 from Big T's age, and that's the age he would have been, still an adult, being wrapped up and going through that situation having to do with minors. That whole thing, just that whole thing in itself is not a good look. Is not a good look. Again, even if Big T was not convicted, right, of said whatever the hell it was, just the fact that your name is tied to the situation is not a good look. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of thing where people are going to see that and automatically write off Big T. Automatically. And I can understand that. I can understand how somebody can look at the situation, see that Big T's name is involved, and write Big T off because of it. I can see that and I can understand that, bruh. Completely. I can completely understand that. Here it says, I don't know if y'all can see this actually, if y'all can see the wording. Cook County Sheriff's Department in Illinois arrested 10 members of a Craigslist prostitution ring that ran in Illinois and Indiana. Rodney Mook Williams, not my man Mook, so y'all better relax. Y'all better relax. Rodney Mook Williams, Eddie Wells, and Terrence Big T Green Lee Jr., all of Chicago, and Gregory Key of Evergreen Park, are accused of operating the prostitution ring. If convicted, they could face up to 30 years in prison. 6 women were charged with prostitution. The juveniles were questioned by police, but released without being charged. Officials said, yes, you read that right, juveniles. The ring operated in Illinois and fuck? Yo, this remote be tripping sometimes, bro. It really irks me. All right, anyways. It said 2007. Y'all saw that? Hold up. Come on, please don't tell me this remote is still tripping, bro. Yo, can you just go back 10 seconds, bro? Come on.